if you have foot pain, this may be for you. So some people that I see for clients, they have pain in their foot, the bottom, the top, the ankle, sometimes in the shin or even in the knee. And some of the problems people have with their toes, with the bottom or top of their foot, their ankle, their shin, or their knee is just kind of a lack of flexibility. And I mean flexibility in the sense that most every day we stand and we sit, right? So when you do that, your foot stays roughly at a right angle and your body wants to go through a path of least resistance. It wants to do the least amount of effort physically. So this way, intellectually and emotionally, you can be present with the people that you're with and the experiences that you're having. So often I see with people the inability to kind of plantar flex or to lengthen the tissues in the front part of their foot. And so one simple exercise that seems to help a lot of people is to just try from this kind of kneeling position. You can see how the top part of my foot is away from the ground. Well, people have a lot of trouble. They really struggle with taking the top part of their foot and pushing it down towards the ground. So what I'll suggest is using kind of a yoga block to sit back on your butt in order to allow your body to kind of relax into this position. Use things around your house, like this is one of my kids' chairs we got a while ago. So chairs for one of their tables. So I can kind of sit here and sit back. And what's helpful about this position is that I can just relax and my butt, my pelvis is sort of anchored on the top of the platform here. So I can just relax with my upper body. I can move what's called my sits bones, maybe the top underside of your pelvis and your body, your upper body can be pretty relaxed. And for a lot of people, just being in this position is a big ask. This is a lot of a stretch for the front part of the foot, for the ankle. So what you can do is you can shove something underneath of the front part of your ankle in order to kind of prop it up if you want to. What I also like is to take a weight. This just happens to be a little 8-pound weight, and just kind of put it on the backside of the calf. And what's going to happen, because the weight's there, it's pretty consistent pressure, and the consistent pressure that is being put onto your skin and your muscles, they have time to adapt because it's very consistent. And what you can do is you can sort of try to breathe normally. So I like people to breathe in for 2, out for 4, in for 3, out for 6, or in for 4, out for 8. So you can exhale longer than you inhale, which will put your body in a really relaxed state. So your body can get used to the pressure. And if you exhale longer than you inhale, that's sort of telling your body, hey, this is an okay stimulus here. It may be painful, it may be slightly uncomfortable, but I can adapt to this. And that's the main thing, because if it hurts so much that you're holding your breath and you're kind of fighting against it, it's not going to really help you out in the long term. So if you want to help any sort of pain that you're having in your foot, your ankle, your shin, or your knee, I highly suggest, one, just being able to sit back on the heels, use something in your environment to sort of prop you up. And then if you want to take that a step further, just putting a weight on the top part of your calf, high, closer to the knee, or lower down towards the Achilles or the backside of the heel or the talus, are all really great spots that people commonly develop kind of tightness and rigidity in those areas, because again, when we stand, our ankle stays roughly at a right angle, and also when we sit. So in order to induce some shape change, so your body can change shapes, which means you have more than just one posture of your foot, one shape of your foot and your ankle, I suggest kind of sitting back and making this somewhat a part of your routine. Maybe it's a practice you do, once or twice a week, or a few times a month, or every day for a couple minutes, or just like a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday thing. But if you try this, I'm sure that would help. So if you want to know more, check out DominicSessa.com, check out my Instagram, and we'll talk soon.